Hi digital marketers, this is Faisal Amin. Welcome back to my channel. Today I will show you how to set up Twitter pixel conversion API, both server and browser, and you can also say that X conversion API. So no more delay, let's get started. You can see that I am landing on the event manager section of x.com, and here you can see that I am already completed each and every event for my client, and that is the live project. I completed this project for my client. So one by one I want to share you how to create each and every event by using of Google Tag Manager. Firstly, if you new in the x.com, then you can create the account, and after that you can create event one by one. And in the overview section you can see that add event button. You have to click on it, and here you have to provide it the name, and then you have an option to select the event type. If I am click on it and see that each and every event mentioned here, so you have to select one by one: page view, add to cart, begin checkout, purchase. So, and one by one you have to create event on X event manager section, and then next. But I already told you that is the live project for my client, so I do not use this. I hope you can understand, and also I will giving the link on the description box how can create each and everything from the sketch that I had previously created the tutorial. So firstly, you have to copy the Twitter pixel. Here you can find out the pixel ID. Back to Google Tag Manager. For the base pixel, you have to use the Twitter base pixel tag template, not use the Twitter event pixel. So because we have to implement the pixel ID, so we are using the Twitter based pixel tag template, and triggering will be the all pages because we have to connect it our Twitter based pixel with our all website pages. So we are selected the all pages. So second one is view item. Here you can see that page view, that is the view item events. You have to copy the ID from here and back to Google Tag Manager. Here you can see that Twitter view item already I'm created for my client. And as well as you have to use the Twitter event pixel. Previously we are set up the base pixel, so we are using the Twitter base pixel for tag template, but for the event you have to use the Twitter event pixel. And as usual you have to put the event ID and event parameter. You have to create a variable for value. I hope you can presume that how can we create the tag triggers variable. If you do not yet, then the link will be in description box. From link you can understand how to create tag triggers variable. And currency and the conversion ID is event ID, that is for the deduplicate process, and also you have to put in the triggering. So that is the view item event. And if I am go to the add to cart, then as the same process you have to copy the add to cart ID. And back to Google Tag Manager, if I am open the Twitter add to cart tag, here you have to adding the event ID as usual, item price, currency, and also triggering will be the add to cart. And also the same process for checkout, you are copy the ID and open the begin checkout event for Twitter, putting the event ID, but here value will be the change because you know that for checkout event you have to put the total value and currency and item ID. In the content section you have to provide it the more details, that is content ID, content name, content price. If I am click the add row, here you have to find out the all option, and also you have to adding the event parameter. So one by one you can adding the content ID, content name, and content price, and triggering will be the begin checkout. And for the purchase event, the most important event for every e-commerce business. So you just copy the purchase ID and back to Google Tag Manager, and you have to adding the Twitter event pixel and event ID. In the content sections you have to adding the each and every event parameter: content ID, name, price, number of items, and content type. And the transaction ID, you have to add in all of event parameter, and you have to click the add row option. Here you can find out each and everything, and you can adding the each and every event parameter. And as usual, you have to put in the purchase event. So the browser site int, if I go to the server site int, here you can see that I have to add in the Twitter all of event view item add to cart begin checkout purchase. So now question is, for the other social media we are do not create the another tag for the server side, but for the Twitter we have to create the each and every event, because Twitter are providing the developer account, and you have to create the developer account for X or Twitter. So now question is, how can you create the developer account? The link will be the description box, you can check it out. How can you create the developer account? From the developer account you have to collect the customer secret, auth token secret, and customer key. You have to find out 4 token or key from the Twitter developer account, and you have to use all of information for server side tagging. That is the mandatory. So as usual, for the server side I am using the Twitter conversion API for step.io. This tag template are provided the step.io. You can also use the another template according to your needs, but in my case I am using the Twitter conversion API that is provided by the step.io. Consumer key, consumer secret, auth token secret, that also are provided the X developer account, pixel ID, and event ID. Pixel ID is our main pixel ID. You can see that that is our pixel ID. And also for the event ID, you have to collect the event ID here. So you have to put on it, and then you have create the event view item. You can see that I am created the trigger for it. And if I go to the add to cart, the same process, you have to collect the auth token and consumer secret and consumer key. All of information you have to put on that, and pixel ID, event ID, you have to put on that for add to cart event, and also adding the triggering. So one by one you have to create. Then I am skip it and go to the purchase. The same process, you can see that you have to put in every essential information and triggering will be purchase. We are successfully set up all of e-commerce event from the browser side and the server side. So time to see the result. If I'm go to the view item event and view activity, then you can see that our all event parameter are perfectly working, and they are receiving the all event perfectly. And as usual, if you go to the add to cart event and view activity, here also you can see that event parameter coming nicely. And for the purchase event, if I go to the view activity here, you can see that all event parameter coming from the purchase event. So finally, we are successfully set up X conversion API, both server and browser, by using of Google Tag Manager. So thanks for watching this video. I will see you in the next video with a new topic. Thank you.